Dogs in here making noise. She making noise. Lord.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Spit Don't Swallow Dropping Ink. How are you ladies doing today?
Good. And you?
Hi.
Actually, pretty good. I am actually pretty good.
That
How
sound
are
like
you?
trouble.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
That sound like trouble.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be. It's a possibility.
Oh, shit.
You so extra.
Who, me?
No, this one in my house.
Okay, so let's get started. Go ahead and let the people know what the topic is for tonight, Peaches.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Well, the topic is, am I the asshole? We could cuss in here. We
Mm.
got it's, am I the
See how
asshole?
see how I open that up? Just threw you out there. Was I the asshole?
You kind of threw me out of the bus. I knew, but I knew it was coming though. I knew it was coming. I
As
did.
long as you know,
I
you might
knew
well
it.
go ahead and get used to Tash.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. But yes, that's the topic. Am I the asshole?
Okay, cool. So I guess to start it off, I will have to actually open up a poem, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is poetry night.
Hey, Steve. Yes, I haven't forgot. We are going to get to you as well. Just starting back in good health. So just been busy. Books, work, promotion, artists, books, writing, podcasts. So trust me, I got you. So let's go ahead and open this up. Can I open my lips with your tongue? No hands, a slow invasion. No need for commands. Trace my desires, ignite my spark. As long as you know me, used to that. Drown me in heat. Leave your mark. Slide between breaths. Taste what's forbidden. Unleash the hunger we both kept hitting. Each stroke, each tease, a burning flame, drawing out whispers that moon your name. No need for words, let our bodies spark the rim of lust, so bold, so sleek. Take me under guard where our cravings run deep. Make me yours, no hands, just heat.
Mm. I need a cigarette.
Right. I'm trying. I'm trying. I just it just had process. Wait a minute.
What's up, MJ? When you missed your song, we paid let's vibe. The baby was vibing. Hey, money. MJ say, come get them chicken wings.
Now tell him I need them chicken wings right here delivered. Tell that nigga I want the fat girl plate that he was talking about. I need the big back special. Yeah.
Get back
And I want
special.
onion rings. I don't want no French fries. They too thin for me. I need big backs. And I
Mm,
I I,
mm,
I will
mm.
be expecting those tomorrow. Thank you kindly, sir.
So, go ahead and explain your topic, Peaches.
Now tell him I need them chicken wings right.
Not now, but right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're breaking up. Okay, so the topic of am I the asshole? It's stories that I hear or that I see where people um I don't necessarily say that. I mean, so I'll just get into it. Like this one, this lady, her father passed away. She wasn't real close with her father, but well, she got older. She became daddy's girl. But then he got married. The new wife became the daddy's world. So, she said, "Why the daddy, they were balling out of control and they were spending money and this and that. He didn't put any money away for savings or funerals, anything like that. Daddy passed away. She's the oldest, so now they're looking for her to 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 do the funeral stuff, and she said she wasn't doing it. So her question was, am I the asshole for not doing it? Why not ask the wife or the other two children that you so-called love and don't want nothing to do with me? So am I the asshole for cremating, taking him straight to cremation and not paying for a funeral? So do y'all think she's the asshole for that, or is she
She's the
well within her?
oldest. She's the oldest.
Yeah, she's the oldest.
Are they leaving it in her hands?
Like everybody is oh, my favorite uncle or my favorite cousin, my favorite everything, I'm passed away, but nobody is offering support,
That's
nobody
not. No, 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 no,
money.
no, 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 no. Are they leaving it in her hands? Meaning
He has
financially.
a will, but yeah, yeah, financially, yeah, because he died, didn't have any money.
Then guess what? She can choose to do whatever it is. It's her money.
This is true. That's what I said.
You
I said
can't force anybody to do anything because regardless of what you do, it's gonna be something.
yeah.
I say let the state bury him. Nigga died in the hospital. Nigga, let him sit with the state. The state to bury him for the free 99.
That's what she said. She said, but it was taking the state too long, so he going straight to cremation. She said she don't want to hear nobody walking in the funeral home asking, "Oh, y'all ain't got no flowers, or y'all ain't got this," because anybody paying no money. They all expect her to do it when he wasn't even
Okay,
talking
so they
about doing
can
nothing.
pass then. They can do it
Huh?
at the repast. They want to, if they want a celebration afterward, they can celebrate. Since it was in my hands, like all state, the state is gonna pay for him to burn up in that cute little barbecue, and y'all can talk to that little box.
She says she not going. She not even going to nothing. She don't want nothing to do with it because I guess in his ending days, the way he left it, they just wasn't. They wasn't. There was no relationship because of the new wife, who is not doing anything either for his burial. It's just
She don't have
that.
a policy on him.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, what kind of marriage was
She,
this?
she didn't have the wife. Well, I don't know if the wife had a policy. The daughter didn't have a policy, and on top of that, the policy that he had, he cashed it in 2 weeks before he died. So everything was left to her.
Did he know what was wrong with him?
I don't know. He probably did, but that was all that I got. Like he cashed a policy in 2 weeks before he died, and everything was left to her because she's the oldest. That's what they said. Oh well, you're the oldest. You got to do it.
Wait,
So
they left it in. It,
the family is saying that she got to do it.
we're gonna have to move to another topic because this is a whole. This gonna
I'm
be a
telling you,
all night conversation.
it's a lot.
It is. It
It's
is
a
because I got questions.
No,
but
I don't.
she's the
I ain't got
asshole.
no questions. I ain't got no questions. I'm the asshole that will put him in that pretty state box
I ain't talking about that.
and,
I ain't
and
knocking
drop
that.
off.
I'm not
That's it.
knocking. The question starts. You go cash out your policy 2 weeks before.
Before you pass. Yeah.
Did you not, or did you not know? Did you, or did you not know? Did you do? See, them the questions I have. Did you do it to make it where it's your wife's responsibility, or did you do it to make it your child's responsibility?
And he
Okay,
had
it looked
other
like
children
it sounded like he wasn't responsible by
at
anything because he
all.
didn't cash it in. So again, for this cash out $1,000 million question, you getting a cute little steak box, and you're gonna figure out we're gonna pick a straw to find out where this urn gonna go to.
You put on your asshole hat today, didn't you? Or you got something in that asshole cup?
I ain't even get my cup ready. Can I thank you,
Yeah,
man.
she over there. Yeah, she got something in that asshole cup.
I have the same thing in my asshole cup that I have every week.
I know. So,
It ain't lifting.
nope, not at all. What makes an asshole?
Huh.
Hmm.
That's a good question. Because what
Everybody has their
I
own
may
version.
right, because what I may deem as an asshole just may be just a regular person. I married a whole Gemini here, so whew,
But
yeah.
that's an asshole by birth.
Did-
That's not an asshole by nature.
mm.
Not all of them, baby. Not all of them,
No,
baby.
Whew.
no, I'm not saying they're bad, but it just the Gemini itself, they don't give no fucks. That's
At
just
all.
how they're raised. That's just how they're delivered. And they can try to care, they just don't give no fucks at the bottom of the day.
Not you raising your
They
hand. Can
mean
can you
well.
come back?
They
Come here.
mean
That was
well.
Black Power. Come here.
It's just their trait. I'm a
Well,
Cancer. I'm a Cancer. They say Cancers are crybabies all day long, but all of us are not crybabies.
Can you make me a drink, please? Because I
yeah,
didn't get to.
I'm not going to speak on my zodiac, so we're just going to move past that one.
Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
I have Gemini. I have Gemini in my moon, so I have Gemini traits, and I definitely have some. I don't give a fuck traits.
We know you do.
My-
At all. Don't
see,
care.
Yeah. Am I an asshole for being that way?
But I'm the sweet one, so it's okay.
and that's what I was
You
about to say.
right.
You know,
What's
assholes.
up, True Drew?
That's what I was
True
going to
Drew?
say. Assholes do that. Assholes were actually good people at first,
Yeah, because
and
True Drew
Something
said, "Hold on,
happened
I'm
to turn
sorry.
it. Yeah.
We got a comment in there. True Drew says the asshole is better than the ass."
bingo bango, my nigga, bingo bango. I that
And
he fit that.
that is a poet. That is a spoken word. That is a artist that I actually work with consistent. That's on my stage. So he will be on one of these Thursday poetry table talks. So get ready.
We ready.
No, y'all not.
Who knows?
No, we not ready. No.
One, I say that because he has the asshole hat,
That's okay. We wear them too. Mine just
but
look like a derby.
he's the sweetest person. But his poetry is deep.
Mm.
When I say he goes into a different tunnel of what he speaks and what he brings, it's deep. It's you got some people don't you. This is where okay. He's a rapper. He used to he makes music, but he's also a poet and a spoken word.
Mm.
Remember, we had that conversation on
No,
Tuesday
it's fine.
where if
Yeah.
artists, if rappers understand that they are spoken word artists, they know how to utilize their words and they will go to a different level of when they're speaking. That's a prime example. He can take you in a whole total different tunnel because he does 3 different things, but it's pure. It's about right now. But he delivers certain things where it's blood raw and most people think it's an asshole,
Mm.
but it's the truth. So
We ready.
I can't wait to have him because, ooh, have your cocktails ready because it's going to be a deep conversation. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
what is an asshole?
Not. Thank you.
Keep pouring. Keep
No,
pouring.
Keep on.
no.
The asshole who's pouring her
You
drink, the
see?
bartender right now. That's the asshole.
You
I
see?
love it. Keep the
Yep.
cup coming.
Right in front of just here. You see this? What a
Hey,
should have left you the bottle. Should have left you the bottle.
To each his own.
Oh, that ain't bad. That's nice.
So let's get deep. What is
Okay.
an ass?
This how can I say this? A person that their kindness was suppressed to the point that it became a trigger, and then it combusted. I feel that that's when the asshole comes out.
Could it be
They
just
take
could it be just a misunderstood person that's just people think they're misunderstood and just feel they have an asshole way?
It could be
yeah.
that.
You can have some assholes that are they're not even assholes. They are verbally blunt and unapologetic. So you can have a positive asshole. You can have the negative asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. You
And
can.
that's what a lot of people don't understand. There's different categories of a lot of things, but the way we verbalize it and stereotype it, it falls under that one category.
It gives it a negative connotation, and sometimes it's
Exactly.
not that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to stay out the box and open up your mind to think deeper, farther.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first thing is not necessarily always the first thing.
That's true.
And we as people got to remember that. A lot of shit runs deep and it's somebody else's feelings.
Yeah.
And that's another thing when you is labeled as an asshole, you got to learn how to. It's not even a learn how you done mastered your managing your emotions because you got to have thick skin to be an asshole.
And then some people think you don't even have emotions when you
Yeah,
do.
And everybody has emotions, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. A very strong person is not going to allow their emotions to be shown to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Most people go inside their safe space, their home, their car, and break down that way. You have some people who triggers, they would say attitude or the asshole because they flare. Some people use their feelings in that way. Sometimes we got to understand life and what it is. Sometimes we got to sit back and ask ourselves, what is our next move? Or we got to self-check ourselves.
Mm.
And a lot of the times we don't do that.
No.
Because if we self-check ourselves, we'll be cussing ourselves out.
shit, I do that on a daily basis. I do. I think
Sometimes.
you got to, and you know what? That's one of my boundaries that I use for myself. Like, if nobody can't check you, you got to check you.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people it's a mirror effect. If you wouldn't want it to do it to somebody else, check yourself on it. Because I be telling my ass all the time, baby, hey, little bitch.
But you want to know what's funny? And I don't think a lot of us actually think about this. My question would be, if I'm an asshole, why you don't check me?
Because they love it over here. Because they love it over here. That's why.
This is nice.
Because a person that wants to be treated a certain way is going to expect you to treat them the same way. Your flaws, they're going to expect you to vice versa. But if it's so much of you being an asshole, why not check it when it happens or discuss it when it happens? Bring it up when it happens. Why let it build where you can actually label that person an asshole without actually understanding the reason,
Where it's coming from.
where it's coming from, why you feel the way you feel,
You know
why
why?
you
Because
look at it like that.
sometimes in that moment, you so well, actually for me, sometimes my feelings be like, well, damn, what I do now? I don't want to know. I don't want to check. I don't want to ask you anything. Just I'm gonna let you be, because my feelings done got hurt, and so I can't remove my emotions out of the conversation to have a full conversation of what triggered you, because you done triggered me, and me triggering you.
And that exactly what True Drew is saying. Sometimes we got to get out our feelings because it ain't
Mm-hmm.
about you. You might be the one that get the bullet, but actuality, it's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
You just made the gun go off.
And that's why I say it's very important to master managing your emotions,
Yeah.
because that's why I was telling you about the mirror effect. Sometimes them bullets straight, everybody gets straight bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I know my Draco, it can let off at anybody. However, once after it done let off, then I gotta collectively like, damn, bro, you kicked one, you did one, you did a big one. Now you fucked up, you know.
Check myself.
But
Shit.
Yeah.
yeah, like I have to sit back and be like, dang on, bro, like come on, you ain't have to go that hard, like. But at the end of the day, that's why it's important to master and manage your emotions. Because if you don't do that, baby, it is gonna be a problem. And speaking of problems, look who just walked in the building.
Trouble, trouble.
Trouble. Look,
I'm
look, I gotta
sorry.
sip on that. Gotta.
Welcome.
Hey y'all.
Hey, boo.
She coming to class. That's all she doing. She going to get her notepad so she can write down this information. Yeah, I know you. You ain't got to close it up.
I hope all is well with you, the jewel.
I apologize for my tardiness. I've been at the hospital
You
since
good?
yesterday with my friend.
You good? You showed up. You showed up.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. We just had a whole class about tardiness and what's
Oh,
okay for her class. Okay, okay.
So you feel some type
Okay.
of way.
So I said,
Band-Aid, yes, emotional damage. Yes, I did.
I get it's feedback.
you know what, money? Let me tell you something.
Uh oh.
Let me tell you something, okay?
Mhm.
It's an exception with this panel right here. You know, we got to lead by example, but I get it. All right.
You got to
Okay.
pass.
Because we
You
was.
got a hall pass. You got a hall pass today.
Okay.
So, just to help you chime in, today's conversation is assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
How do you feel about that? Or what is your definition of an asshole?
Oh, look like y'all just came from out. Y'all just came out at 8:29.
No. I was gonna go there next, but I need to give a patient pain med that's been calling. Then I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Do you need something?
He does, actually. He's in pain.
So you need pain too?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get her done. She's like 2 meds, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. How do I feel
You
about
good?
it? So how do I feel about myself?
Not myself.
I'm just
Not.
playing.
Or what would you say? What would you say an asshole is?
Yeah, what's your version?
Me and money.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I feel loved. See, we go together real bad now. Now we go together. Look at there. Oh,
Yeah, now that's cute. But I think there's a lot of misunderstood. People
It is.
use that people use a lot of shit because they choose to use it and not
I
actually
guess to
knowing
some that
what.
you can't live with them and you can't live without them.
True, true. Because we all have a little asshole in us. And I say some of the times people create that. People bring that out. So since we have that part of the question, let's switch it up a little bit. What would you label a bitch? That is a very touchy word.
That's a multi-layered because again, everybody's definition is different. I've been called I've been called that cold hearted bitch. So and I know I'm not. So everybody's definition is different.
Yeah.
I was just fed up. So there's a
I agree
difference.
with Peaches. It depends upon the formality in which you're using the term
Yeah.
bitch.
Because
All I
I
ask is this in front of it, a capital M, a capital S, and a big period.
I
So
put some respect on it.
that's all.
know we all have our moments and our ways. And I know me personally, I have some bitchy ways. Close your mouth.
I didn't say anything.
Not you.
Oh.
I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I was
Your
just
Yeah, you
silence
did.
spoke volumes.
my
But
co-host is resting, so I had to
uh-uh.
silence that moment.
But I have a very big heart. You would never really see the bitchy side of me unless I'm provoked. And especially when it comes down to business and I allow you to do certain things and I don't react, allow you to do certain things and I may say something but don't react. You get 3 strikes. I'm a counselor. 3 strike counselors give you 3 warnings before that leash come out. It might be a look. It might be just a comment. It might be a statement. But that third one, they're going to be a statement in a whole lot of what the fuck?
Yeah, I was about to say because we gonna tell you like we gonna give a warning.
We're going to give them a warning. Problem is, nobody pays attention to those warnings.
Nobody takes heed to it until it's too late.
Right.
I know because I'm a Virgo. I give them too. I give them. It be most time it be looks.
Peaches,
It be like
I was
Ike. Now
about to
what?
say because you got a resting bitch face facial
I'm
expression.
telling you that. It be like Ike. Now what now?
Just like this bitch here lacing up her boots, putting on her gloves.
I'll appreciate you talking about me in my face.
Shit, I'm talking about myself.
Mirror effect. You see what I just said? The
You see
mirror
that?
effect.
You see how that came in?
Ta-da!
I'm talking about myself.
I think I got
I've
it bad.
learned to accept the flaws. If you know your flaws first, can't nobody else tell you anything necessary.
Or hold it
Well,
against
Spectrum
you.
Aries
struggle.
don't have that problem, so we
You
just
said
deal with them. Aries don't
y'all,
have that problem.
y'all motherfuckers are crazy, bipolar, schizo,
Wait a minute.
Looney Tune, Jack. What you got? How many personalities do you have?
A lot of them.
35.
You want to join them? A lot of them.
Hey, you see her brushing the hair, right?
Because we
That's
have
because she's going
meetings
to say
every day.
something.
So
We have meetings every day.
when she's brushing the hair, she's no longer money. I just don't know what character that is.
My
Like
good
we have
rude
meetings
ass,
every day.
she chatty. She chatty. Let me sip my cup.
So
No,
since you said that, is Petty an asshole?
yes.
No,
It
No,
depends upon the level of pettiness that would consider you an asshole.
Petty can turn into an asshole, but I don't think Petty is. It's just
See, and that's the
Petty is
thing
just
when
that.
it comes to being an asshole, it's different. It's
What's
like
but
the
thank
levels
y'all.
of ass.
asshole?
Huh?
That hurt. That hurt my feelings.
For what? Get out your
Oh,
feelings. Don't take it personally. They want about you.
I sure did, and I'm putting the wax strip on it. That just hurt my feelings. I'm not petty unless I'm being petty too.
Mm, I, hi, I'm Petty. It's just I am. It just
I'm
if
her
y'all ain't
too.
know,
All right, I'm
I,
petty.
right. Whew. If y'all
I'm
don't know,
petty white.
not
I'm
the
not
strong
even gonna lie.
words.
I'm petty white. I'm petty tender grass.
all
I'm
right.
petty the bill. I'm all of them. Oh yeah, it's a level.
You finna
It is.
It's a level to it.
True Juice say he ain't petty. Sometimes he just gotta pop up and show a nigga.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and
Bubble
show.
up.
True.
You gotta do it.
This is true. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show their ass, but don't play with me.
So let's get into something that we spoke about on Tuesday.
Oh
Oh no,
boy.
I'm sorry, Sunday. This Super Bowl. Are they being an asshole because that man performed the way he decided to perform? Or was he being an asshole because he performed what he knew everybody wanted to hear and he already knew there were people that did not want to hear?
I would say both.
Yeah. On top of that, he was just being an artist. He was just doing what he was called to do. Because it wasn't necessarily just about Drake. Because that's what
It
it's supposed to
wasn't.
be. It was
And the
it
Right.
was
thing
a
about
whole
it
lot
is
more.
what people fail to understand to at this level
Hmm.
of where it started at and where it took off at, because originally the plan was just to shut Drake down. It wasn't to go where it's at now.
Hmm.
So when it decided to go where it's at now, it became bigger. He began to speak for the culture, for the people, for all races. Because again, it no longer became, it was not even about the skin color. It's about the message, because most people, regardless of what category, there's somebody that's not like you.
Hmm.
There's somebody that you're speaking for because there's a lot of people that do not choose to speak. And that's the reason why one reason why that song responded, the people responded to the song the way that they did.
Hmm.
So technically, when it became to that level of him going to the Super Bowl, Drake wasn't a vision, but
It
you
was smoke and
still
mirrors.
pay this man about that song because again, he's not paying anybody, he's not asking anybody, he's not paying anybody to play it. People are choosing to pay it. People are choosing to put it where they want to put it at.
Hmm.
They're going to him for, can we play this? Can we pay you for that? Can you get onto this? He's benefiting from it. So you're obligated to this point to give it to the people because one, it's the people that got it to where it's at.
Hmm.
And if you probably would have stopped poking at that man and tried not to sue that man, he probably would have let the song die.
No, that wasn't go down, sweetheart. The
Mm-mm.
death penalty was way before it got to where it was.
Yeah. But it's even funnier due to the simple fact that you got all colors breaking that first level, that first 16 bars. They rocking to the second. And these bitches going nuts off that third part to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And you crying only making it go bigger. You're helping this man push that song because you're steady crying about it. You steady targeting it. You steady talking about it.
You in your emotions and your feelings. Get out your feelings.
Yeah, exactly. It's for the culture. When it's
Mm-hmm.
for the culture, it's no longer for the target. It's for the people. And a
Right.
lot of people don't understand that because, again, when you don't understand music, how it's made, the way it was supposed to be originally a way for people to speak their truth, to speak about their life, to teach and motivate people. Yeah, you can go through this, but this is how I get through it. I rock to it. I sing to it. Music delivers a message. It's a message. And
Mm-hmm.
if you hear the words, you will never understand that. But if you get deep into the words, you know what it stands for. But am I wrong or that is just my opinion?
I see it. Look, you see it how you see it. Everybody had their opinion about how he played the part out of this. But if y'all really know Kung Fu Kenny, as I know him, he been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
doing this. So
Because
for people to
they took the first song he did on the awards, they took it down. They stopped videoing it. They didn't give him the spotlight that he deserved. So technically, all y'all did was made it. You made the asshole come out because now he got something to prove. Now the ball's in his court, and he gets to play ball how he chooses to play ball. The man had a smirk on his face from the time he started to the time he walked off. And everything was lined up to send a message, even down to the dancers.
but
But it was
everything that
multiple
do,
messages, though.
It
it
was
was
supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
He spoke for the culture. So with the culture speaking, you hit any and everything that you feel that needs to be spoken of while you have the chance to speak.
Yeah.
but it brought mixed emotions to the culture. You got the people that's like, oh, that was whack. This was the worst thing in the world. I mean, like I said, everybody is perception or their vision of it, you know, understandable. However, y'all know this as, like I said, as you as an artist, us being people who actually done listen to music that knows certain, lyricists. Because I don't see him as a rap. That's a whole
Yeah.
lyricist right there.
He is.
That man is a different level of hierarchy when it comes to this game.
That is another Tupac. That is another Eminem. That is another Scarface. Those are legends because they speak the truth and they don't necessarily need paper and pen. And when they make music, they make multiple music. And that man got music lined up that he already done got written on a track and ready to be just ordered. That was a straight message. The first Super Bowl without yeah, it was a message.
Yeah.
And he is gonna make it hard for anybody that comes after him because you're gonna have to bring it.
That man even did the message when he performed with Beyonce, and that went over their head. You got to pay attention
Mhm.
to the that they play.
That man delivers a message every time he speaks. That's why I say you got some people who hear music, listens to music, and understand music. Because
Well,
yes, it is a nice beat. Yeah, some of the rhyme words are rhymey, but what is the message?
Mhm.
What is being delivered?
well, he delivered the message of being the asshole of the year. Game
Oh,
over.
he did.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
he
He,
was
again, he was petty, but they, in a sense, they put him in that seat.
but the levels of petty, it was so many different levels of petty at all different events that brought to the, I call it the finale of petty.
They'll be all right. That man made a statement. You shut him down, and this is how he gonna come back and kick doors because this is just the beginning.
Well,
This
I have to
is
say one thing: them jeans that he wore, they done sold out everywhere.
them little bell bottoms.
Girl, they done sold out everywhere. So keep being the levels of petty.
yeah, and
And
I think, and what I liked about it is the person that helped you create that music, that beat. You gave him his spotlight. You gave him his flowers.
Yeah.
goddamn ketchup. My bad. My bad. I can't scream it because if I scream it, my whole house is gonna get up and run out here and they're gonna be lit.
Right.
I'm not for it tonight. Can't
But
do it.
not too many artists give praises and flowers to the person that helped them get, because they didn't have no, they knew that song was a banger, but they didn't know it was a banger.
Yeah, they ain't know the power behind that.
And all I did was create them to create more hits because they coming.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because I had a glance at the awards. I don't know if it was the country awards. I don't know, but it was an awards, the CNA, and it was a country singer. And I couldn't do nothing but bust out laugh because he was like, one thing I know, you don't battle or you don't pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I said, now you know that's funny when people know what battles to pick.
Sometimes they don't know.
But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Drake friends assholes because they haven't spoke up for him or
They
protected him?
they not going to. They don't want that smoke.
It ain't the simple fact. That's supposed to be your dog. That's supposed to be your homie. That's supposed to be people you collide. Nobody has his back.
I'm not gonna step in the ring and go against K Dot. Are you crazy? Didn't you see how J. Cole tiptoed his little ass out that door? Don't play with that nigga.
Real quick.
Listen, but apparently somebody boosted Drake's head up to keep coming.
Well, that's
Yeah.
and
He
that's
didn't make
what
the beats. He didn't make the beats. He didn't do them by himself. Somebody boosted him to keep coming on top of. You're not obligated to tell somebody how they need to get back at you when you've been throwing daggers and daggers and daggers. You got to respect. It's the culture. Most people do it to boost record labels. Drake didn't do it to boost record labels. He was a straight asshole, but now don't like the outcome.
Yeah. I don't know what his friends are, but he ain't got no friends. Because if he did, they should have told him this ain't what you want.
Somebody
look,
should.
soon as you know family affairs and meet the Grams, bruh, right there alone. After the Metro Boom went, that was it. That was it. Sit
Arrogant
down.
is, yeah, arrogant has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. His arrogance.
But I respect him as an artist though as well, because he has his asshole moments too. And
Who we
like I
talking?
said,
Yeah.
Drake, I respect him as an artist.
He's not writing all his music. You taking people music and not even paying them.
Well, we know that. That's why, like I said, the pettiness of K Dot showed that. if you actually pay attention to one of his songs recently, the guy broke it down
Mm-hmm.
and showed you every album that this man took music from.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's fucking music genius. That's some Yeezy type shit.
But you know what? He's not the only one that does it.
Kanye.
Beyonce.
Oh well, she been stealing music for a long time, but that's a whole nother subject. Shout
It's a
out to the
lot.
Beehive, but we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna
Right.
leave that alone. You is not finna get us canceled. Leave that subject
Right.
alone.
Not gonna get
Honey.
us
That's
Drake
like a
around here.
bar.
You're not gonna get us Aubrey around here. No, no,
Boy,
no.
I am not getting canceled because you want to start with the Beehives. I do not play with them people.
Mm-mm.
Girl, I'm getting on camera for this to tell you this. This is a public service announcement. We do not
The
have
views.
no smoke, no beef, no cheddar, no Arby's with the Beehive.
At all.
Okay? With none of y'all. With no Beehive, no barbs, none of y'all. I ain't got no beef with nobody. Girl, you is
At
not
all.
getting us canceled, okay? Because they will cancel you.
There's
Beyonce, girl,
I'm
I
muted.
know you got little tricks up your sleeve, but
That's my little Virgo sister, you know. Hey girl, hey girl, hey.
okay, we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone.
So we have a question in the chat. They want to know, is Drake a good artist? I actually,
He's a good he's a good entertainer.
Yeah, that's the word. He's an entertainer.
He's an
yeah,
entertainer. He do
because
have some great hits.
I actually thought he was a good artist too. It was clarified that he didn't make a lot of the songs that I actually like.
He's an
Yeah,
artist.
but
He does
he's a
right. He's a good
Yeah,
writer.
he's a good entertainer.
Yeah.
yeah. He could put on the show.
Now, when you say artist, are we? I can say actor.
Same. I like Marvin in his room. That man got some things. The man got some things. Now,
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I watch
can't.
the Grassy High with my kids, so you know, he got a little Aubrey,
Yeah, I
some
give
good
him his
stuff.
props. The man, he had a whole year where it was him.
Yeah.
yeah.
He done had several years that he done had some bangers and stuff like. I respect that man, but when it come to K Dot, bro, I don't even know what that man woke up that morning. He was like, you know what? I'm going to beat Kendrick. Like, bro, don't do that.
I don't even think it woke up that morning. I think he was somewhere. They had a whole deep conversation, and this man felt some type. Went home and went to sleep and felt some type of way, or was in the studio and threw a bombshell and said, "Let me get this." And
Well,
actually,
it was already when Future and Metro Boom song. Like it started there.
yeah.
And then it went from like the guy I forgot which guy said it. This man was like, this was the next best beef battle compared to Biggie and Pop.
So I have a question. With that said, because I know a lot of the songs he threw daggers at, he was featured with someone. Do you think he did that intentionally so he can kind of cover up his tracks and it wouldn't look so out there and it was just seemed like it was random?
Who we talking about, Drake or
Yeah.
Kendrick?
Drake, the one
Drake.
started it.
Well, like I said, it's all about the chess play. Like I said, the chess plays actually started with his beef was not even with Kendrick. Like I said, the whole thing was with Metro Boom and Future.
And I get it, but my question is, because regardless of what his beef started with, you made sure you put this man into something he wasn't. So, and usually when you put people into something that they was never involved, don't got nothing to do with it, it's underground beef. It's a underground ego issue that you just decided to throw at the people that you got an issue with and then slide that in thinking it wouldn't be caught. Because you got to remember, he threw out a couple before it was actually
This
came
whole, yeah.
he allowed him to, all right, let me check that. All right, I got you. He told me, you get your ass whooped. He did.
He did got
He
his
just
ass handed. He
whooped
did.
verbally.
Mm-hmm.
You got TKO verbally a couple of times.
Yeah. Did you at least pinch the bitch? No, not at all.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen it too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Not pitch, bitch.
Did you at least pinch the bitch? Trying to, not at all. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't even did that to that man. That man, look, I would have threw my white flag just as soon as J. Cole threw his flag. Like, you know what?
We leaving together.
I don't want this today. I didn't want this. I didn't pick up that way.
but you know what? The thing about it is,
Sometimes you gotta pop out and
everybody seen what was coming. They just didn't know it was gonna be a power hit after a power hit after a power hit after bitch your ass got knocked over the goddamn building. But and again, this is what I'm not understanding. You went in up big and bold and made this song. You gotta respect what comes back because you started it.
You can't throw the rock and hide your hand.
So when you got hit that first time and that second time, I knew he was just getting warmed up.
That man told you this ain't what you want.
Hey.
I knew he was just getting warmed up. I thought when he did the third one, it was a wrap.
Mm-mm.
I thought Drake was gonna be like, okay, I'm going with this. You put on somebody else draws. Because it wasn't his. And came back.
Mm.
And when you came back, you were script.
I wonder what that studio time was like. Like, what, nobody in it to tell you this ain't it? Stop what you're doing.
No, when the studio, this what happened. When you start mentioning cheering and spouses, that's just like us in an everyday life. When you start mentioning children and spouses, all respect go out the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
So them panties, that man already, like I said, he could have kept it cute like he was doing. K-Dot could have kept it cute like he was doing because he was already eating them. However, when you start invasive bringing in spouses, children, and stuff like that, they go the asshole. You delivered the asshole.
You go low, I go to hell. I get it.
So
I mean, that man went past hell. That man went to a whole different inferno that ain't even near hell. That man with carcasses of the ancestrix that's
He
been
went.
waiting.
He was out there with T'Challa. Them. He was in the realm.
that man
Yeah.
came back, sent him there and pulled his ass back and then brought his ass back and now he just got his ass hanging and dangling.
He ain't even dangling. Have you seen the man concert recently? The man
No.
got the bulletproof shirts with the smoke coming out of him. Nigga, bro, that's Swiss cheese, honey. That's cute. Nigga, bring the Draco out, because that's what that man did. That nigga, the man ended the show, not to cut you off, with a PlayStation controller.
Game is over.
And had it in the air.
I was appalled.
That man had the woman
That's
you
the
love
level
crip
of
walking.
petty. That's the definition of petty.
Yes.
That man had two of your exes performing at the Super Bowl.
He ain't had no business for
That's right, sister too.
he didn't have no business for coming for that lady husband. That lady husband had nothing to do with nothing. You wanna
Mhm.
he can't do it, but she can.
But like we said, it was two scenarios. That man was touching two subjects at the same time. He's still dating that Drake, but he also with her. Remember 10 years ago at the French Open, she
Yeah.
got fired for crip walking when she won.
Yeah. They
Mhm.
called it ghetto.
Mhm.
So when she did it on stage, she was representing her culture. However,
She was
this
also telling
man,
y'all,
he was also dugging at this man when you done put this lady in your song. Just like when Susan, you done put this lady on your song. You done talked about this lady in one of your songs and what this man did. Like it's like I said, it's a double-ended sword. It's
Mhm.
yeah.
levels of pettiness, and this man
He touched
he's
on
there.
all.
I still say Yeezy is the Don of petty. That is the master, the boss of petty that you got to go to, because Kanye is the definition of asshole, but a genius asshole.
Yeah.
He is a genius asshole. I love him to death. I don't care what nobody say. I'm with
You
you,
gonna stick beside him.
and
Listen,
girl.
I'm gonna stick.
nerds
I'm gonna
know how
stick
to
beside
get
him.
through things. They know how to do things. They know how to have a smile on your face and fuck you up. Why they're smiling? That man
Mhm.
is too damn smart for his own good.
That man was smart enough and he took down a whole dynasty. That man literally Uno reversed that family.
Mhm.
And still giving
After
them hate. And ain't even there.
oh his yeah, his DNA is there. She's giving
Yeah.
them there
And she give
every
him
day.
hell.
Every
She don't
day. His
play.
birth she's you
Yeah.
know what?
She is her daddy's child.
That last name is Waring.
Mhm. If don't none of them do it, she do.
Like I
Yeah.
said, it's a level when we were talking about the levels of petty, that's ancestry petty.
Mhm.
That was coordinated Sandra petty. That's the levels.
That's over
Yes.
18 pay. Because the older she get, the worse she gonna be.
Mhm.
That's why I said it's ancestry petty. That came in
Mhm.
from all the aunts and aunties, uncles, everybody that done passed away. They is brewing her. They is grooming her petty.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's nothing wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong with that because like I said, it it goes with they took that kindness for weakness. And it's been suppressed until that one moment it decides to be woken up, and that click came in that head, that last little bit, and it could have just been the slightest thing that turned that man into that position. Because that man ain't never was like that.
It has something to do with the car accident. It also has something to do when you went through that. You go through certain things, and the people that speak on being there shows you they're not. That brings out a different you, especially when you give and you give and you give and you don't ask for anything in return. That brings out a different person. That will make a person feel that you're an asshole, and that's only because they are so accustomed of you doing what you're doing, and when you switch it up, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody looks
Yeah.
at what caused it, what started it, what provoked it. You can't
It's,
always think
it's
the
so.
nice person is always going to be nice. They get tired. They need the release. They need the detox. You know them that well, you shouldn't even have to ask them what's going on. You should know.
Yeah. They learning him now very
Okay.
well to the point.
That's why I say some people cause it. But let me flip the question. Can a person stop being an asshole?
Woo-wee. Got to get back on camera on that. Yes. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
I don't know.
Yes, they, yes,
don't
they
know.
can.
So why you still laughing?
Because this is me. I'm beyond that. This is beyond me with this question. However, people can. People can. See, even my nephew said, yeah. Even my nephew said, yeah.
Change the spots.
I know, babe. I know. We lied, but you can.
Say I don't think it goes away. I just think it dies down.
They may suppress it at times, but no.
Yeah, I think because they say as you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. You also supposed to get calmer.
Shit, I get pettier.
I don't know.
It's not happening.
As
It's
you
not
get older,
happening.
you don't. The things you used to care about, you no longer concern yourself with. So now it's like, I don't give a fuck. So now I'm really finna just, I don't care.
Yeah, but it's not an asshole because you have to think about it. If you think about certain older folks and that you're close with, and you will see over the years how they used to respond, they don't respond like that no more. They're more blunt. They're more care damn. They don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll really tell you how they feel. But it doesn't mean that they're being an asshole. It's just certain things they no longer sugarcoat, because at a certain age, you get a certain thing about you where you're going to say what you want to say, feel how you want to say, do what you want to do, fuck people, fuck how they think, fuck how they feel. If they don't like you, suck your ass. It don't matter.
I mean, oh well, right.
Shoot. But tell us how you really feel, man.
Right.
Jesus.
It was a suck my ass for me. It just,
Girl. I mean, with a straw and all. Like, I didn't know how to take that. I was offended.
Straw, run into a park car and hit a building.
damn.
You need a hug. Like, would you like to talk about
Bring
this?
it in.
Bring it in. Like, somebody hurt you? Did somebody hurt you?
Not at all.
Not you need couch time.
No.
Okay, for real. Let me get the pen and pad. I can't even grab my pad right now. Do you really need to talk about this?
No.
I think you need to drink your cup. Grab your cup. You really need to take a sip.
I'm not drinking that.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it.
This is not even alcohol. This is Kool-Aid.
Well, drink that and cool off. That baby.
Run that through Long Island, please.
Somebody.
Certain conversation.
I know.
Certain conversation is gonna bring out the poetic person. So the poetic person.
Oh, that ain't no poetic. That was an asshole. This is the asshole. So right there. That's what, bingo,
ding, 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 ding.
There you go. And you were talking about this. Me.
Anybody can get it.
Okay.
Anybody can get it.
Jesus Christ. And all we asked, the only question that we asked was, how we gonna bury this nigga? And it turned into this.
I mean,
but I did say I had an asshole hat.
That's a big ass one of them damn Yosemite Sam hat.
The shoes, the socks.
She got on a Canadian tuxedo hat right now. The 10-gallon hat of assholes. That's what she got. The Yosemite Sam hat. Looney Tunes hat. That's what you. Shit. Damn. This lady said, run in a parked car with your asshole out. Wow. That hurt my toe, and I ain't even in the car.
Not Teddy Pendergrass in the park cars and you know what? Too much. See, I told y'all.
Yeah.
So is it that I beat you to the punch? I done said something that you normally would come out and say.
I don't say these things. I can't say these things. I'm
not a crook. I get it.
Move that
I
baby
do.
before you get struck.
Huh?
Move that baby before you get struck.
Oh, we gonna get short together. Say that right, man. My nephew, me and my nephew. Look, if I'm gonna get short, my whole house gonna burn down. Cause baby, the way the levels of petty and assholic over here, honey, it is a slew pot of Aries, Sagittarius,
Oof.
Virgo, and Gemini's. Baby, we
Oh,
is the dominant. We is the matrix of this conversation.
y'all damn transformers, okay?
Yes,
No,
Roll out.
Optimus Prime,
Roll
Bumblebee,
out.
everybody.
need a
Megatron.
hidden camera. Need a hidden camera over there.
Y'all is Power Rangers, okay? Petty case.
Yeah. No, we more of the basket case. 13 ghosts around here. And nigga, we're like the Royal Rumble, nigga, around here, honey. You know, remember what movie that was? The House on the Left? Was that the scary movie, The House on the Left?
I think so.
No, The Hills
Last
Have Eyes. With all them psychos in that one damn trailer. That's my group. That is my group right there. I'm like old boys to call old girl on Black Panther 2. I'm the bald-headed demon. I
So who's the boss? Who's the leader?
the leader, the little short one.
I was finna say the little mini me.
Girl, if you Taz know that woman run the show. The man, my man, he ain't bad. But that girl, that pandemic girl, that's if anybody know her, everybody call her the general. That's the general. And baby, when she had that name has stuck since she came out the womb.
And
Baby,
that
that
name up to the day she is buried. Because one, how old is she?
lady is 4 going on 94.
Say that lady.
That lady is a whole. That lady's a whole. Huh?
I was that child.
Yeah,
My
she's one of the children.
My name was Gigi.
But then I have to think about it. Genetically, she inherited from both parents, and
both people screwed up.
we're not screwed up.
What you call
We're not screwed up. We're misunderstood.
You know what? That is.
Degree?
We're misunderstood.
To what
But
degree?
I'm unhinged. I know I'm unhinged. I know where the problem is. I am the problem. Always. I'm going to admit 1,000. You know, like the African man said, I don't want no peace. I want problems always. I was the girl he was talking about. I am that definition. Okay. My picture is next to him. He's pointing at me as the problem. I said,
See, I was that. I was that child on Bernie Mac, the leader, the smallest one, the youngest one. But I was the one that provoked everybody to do something, but they got in trouble, and I was the cute one.
well, cute and cuddly, because she get away with murder. She do.
And I got away with murder. Everybody get away but me.
But soon there's going to be a massacre, because, you know, they're going to be going to 5 now. Now, I told her I love her to the day from the day she birthed her heir to the day it leaves her body. But the day she decides she wants to be the most realest thing in the world, she's going to be Petty LaBelle. She's going to be. Yes. But so, like I said, go ahead.
People who are an asshole, what are levels that they can do to improve?
People who are assholes to improve?
Just
you.
The asshole is an eye holder, so I don't think that. I don't think
it can be improved. It can be adjusted.
It can be improved by using very broader vocabulary. Because that's what I do when I'm on asshole mode. I articulate people.
Do more self-reflection, because when you understand, learn, love, spend time reevaluate you, you can tend to pick and see what can be an issue or a problem. But a person cannot fix it unless they only willing to learn, willing to for self. You got to be self-aware, but you got to do it for self.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a part of growth. And what people don't understand is some people are scared to grow. They like to stay in that bubble.
That's rude.
Was she talking to me or was she talking to the baby?
I think the baby.
Even my nephew even raised his hand like, who is we talking to? Because I like my bubble sometimes. My bubbles keep me out of trouble. My bubble do not have me behind 6 bars or 6 feet deep. So I'm
Okay.
doing pretty good in my bubble.
Yeah, because if I can get me a real bubble, all I need is my everyday need. I'll come out if I choose to come out, but I have you meet me at the door.
If you tell her our bubble is a big ass bubble, we need a lot. We're extra over here. This bubble is, I think, it's tri-county wide. I know what I need for my bubble, but it's,
Listen,
like it's
you
like
need a
y'all.
bubble with side pockets because that general ain't letting you go nowhere without her.
Shoot, she go without me. It don't even matter. They come back though. So yeah, I'm gonna need more than the side pocket. I might well just have a zipper where she can walk in and out. Cause that's the
No,
only way that bubble go be
no,
going.
just give her own entry.
Yeah, she got the side entry. Just
Yeah.
like Sandy Cheeks house. Just spin the door. She just come on in from her bubble.
I said
But,
it.
Sandy Cheeks need her own bubble, baby. But no, like you both of you ladies said, that self-awareness, once you and then like we said, once you get to the age level where, you know, it's pick your choosing battles. It's pick and choose your battle well rounded. Talk
I
your
mean,
skit, nephew.
that's
Tell
right.
them. That's where it takes you to. You learn to pick and choose your battles. So you being an asshole, it's not always about being an asshole. Like I said, it took a suppression to where it got triggered, and then that trigger now became a beast, and then now you done reserved it now. Now you in the reserve part again.
It's a
Because
volcano
now,
to explode.
huh?
It's a volcano waiting to explode.
Yeah, but see, once you pop out once, you just got to give a couple of refresher courses just to
Right.
show them, like, don't forget, we're nice, we're cute,
This
but
ain't
I
what
will give you a refresher course about who I am.
Yeah.
But you got to understand that, yeah, it takes some time. Nephew, come on, now. I need you to work with me here, guy.
And it's
I
not
understand.
always the person who's being the asshole. People in life got to also realize that you have to respect people's boundaries. You have to respect people. What you don't like, why the hell would you think the next person would like and be okay with it?
But sometimes, and I'm finna step in some extraness right now because I'm finna pull a task. How do that work when you're in relationships?
Oof.
Because I feel like this, and this is a hypothetical of me saying this, so don't take it like I'm being serious, panel. I feel like this when you got on the rose-colored glasses and you in the oohs and ahs of the infatuation of the relationship, you don't see that asshole.
In that honeymoon stage, you don't see.
Yeah,
I ain't see it. In that honeymoon stage, you don't see it. But then when it
yeah.
pops up, you're like, damn.
Well, technically, the way I learned was from Old school love, old school people. My mama had me. My grandma, my uncle, my grandma might have kept me, but my great grandma helped raise me. A lot of the things that I was taught, comes from the country of Georgia. And we're talking about a lady who had 12 kids. My grandma had 10. So, back in the day, they were in slavery. They walked slavery. They was part of slavery. They worked in the farms. They had husbands. Their husband had an affair. So it was certain things you're taught to, I wouldn't say be okay with, understand, have a little bit of more compassion, but then there's certain things you're not going to accept. So yes, I am rough, but it's certain areas and certain things I understand to be a little bit more compassion. And sometimes you have to put yourself in people's shoes to understand their point of view. It don't always work, but sometimes you just got to step out and actually let it play back. Have a lot of patience.
But it's all about accountability too. Sometimes you gotta.
I didn't say. You heard me say. There's some things you would not say, and that falls all of that because
Right.
that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
it's the nip it in the bud. It's just certain things people will not take, certain things people will adjust. But it also is how you're raised. I was raised around family. We got together on holidays. We did things. It was family love. It was self-love. I was the only child. I hung around my uncles. I didn't hang around the girls because the girls didn't want me because I was too young. I was the baby of the group. But the older uncles allowed me. Again, my nickname was BG. I was bad as hell. And I was a tomboy. So I can go hang out with the boys and play football, go to the park and watch football, watch they play basketball and fit in.
Mm-hmm.
So I had an uncle that was a whore, and he was a whore. I had an uncle that was in the Army, Vietnam and World War II. I had an uncle who is a singer and was in church. And then I had an uncle that I didn't fuck with because the bitch just was special. We're just gonna say that. So I had different versions because my mom's her brothers and sisters were big. It was 10 of them. So I saw a lot of things, and a lot of things that I saw, I took in and I learned from, because again, I was the only child.
Mm-hmm.
I was a popular loner. So there's certain things that I decided I wasn't going to do, that I understood, that I would be a little bit more lenient, a little bit more understanding, but have my boundaries. So that's how I'm able to have a little bit more patience, because I've seen a lot of trials and trauma, and I've learned from families and friends. And I hung around a lot of older people. I didn't hang around the younger crowd. I didn't hang around my age. I hung around a lot of older people. So I asked questions. I learned certain things. I listened to music. I understood what Betty Wright was saying. I understand what Millie Jackson was saying. So those are the type of artists that I was still in at 10 and 12. So when a lot of people are teaching you different ways and teaching you different parts of life, it may not make sense, but as you get older, those conversations pops up.
They play back. Yeah, they do.
So you understand and respect life a little bit more. And as I get older, I realize when I was younger, I cut up, I broke glass, I fought, I did all of that. I'm older. I ain't got time for that. I don't have the energy for it. It's just easy to just walk off. And on top of it, I'm done with stupid tax. Stupid tax to make you kick out a whole lot of extra unnecessary money. And I ain't got no more to give.
Living and learning.
Yeah. Yeah. And on the thing, and I think what humbled me more is I went and got my gun license. And I knew I had an attitude. I knew I wasn't the right person to actually have it, because if I did anything, I was going to jail for premeditated. That was just the mind frame. So I had to adjust how I thought, how I moved, my patience, my trigger, and think, stop, react, breathe before I actually react and realize it's not worth it.
Yeah, I used to snap and black out. I can't do that no more.
And that's how I kind of humbled myself a lot more than I could be. What you got to say? Because I see the smirk on your face, your whole face over there talking.
Sheesh. Yeah, I'm quiet. I'm quiet.
Mm-mm.
I'm still in training. I'm still in training.
I'm always seen to pop out with something nobody knows, huh?
Wow.
But yeah, that's how I got a lot of my patients.
Oh.
But then I got the uncle that's the whole, got the asshole side. That's how I learned that too.
But sweetheart, everybody, and I think us all being adults, everybody got them asshole relatives.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got asshole relatives. It ain't always got to be the asshole relative. We got some that's sober. We got some that's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
We got some that's mentally stable.
Mm-hmm.
We got all of us got an asshole sibling. However, to understand them assholes, you know, like I said, when we talked about this during our mental health one, our cast when we talked about mental health, you have to unlearn shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to unlearn. Like I said, like we were talking about, assholes, can an asshole change? Hell yeah, asshole can change. Like both of y'all ladies said, that accountability, that self-awareness, that self-reflection. However, my asshole over here is just gonna be in a box. My asshole level is in a suggestion box. I can write notes in there, open it up time to time when it needs to pop out. But
mine's in the grave. It gets unburied from time to time.
no, mine is right in the suggestion box, just like they do at the landlord's office and everything. No, mine is sitting like the neighborhood watch. Mine is
Just waiting. Just
girl. I got nosy Nancy waiting for it to come out. She knows it.
I had to bury mine because mine to be out. You talking about me, bitch? You no. I had to stop. See, no, I had to bury
Oh
mine.
Lord, I thought she was talking about it in the comments. Already, brother, please don't do that.
You got a whole Ike Turner moment, bitch. I what now? Cause what? Say it again. I find your ass. That's what was coming. You went there real quick.
Like I'm looking like, who is she talking to? Is she speaking to us?
I had to pause. I was like, wait a minute. Let me check these comments. What they said.
Girl, that's that cancer when they start crying, girl. That's what they turn into. Nothing bad, but girl, them cancer. Have you ever seen a cancer drop a tear? Girl, all them turn into Ike Turner. That is girl, I gotta walk away when I tell anybody this. If you hear a Cancer or a Pisces voice raised in a teardrop, do like Suge Avery,
And
not
leave.
even Suge Avery, Sweet and Miss Sophia. This is my man. Mm-mm. Time to go.
Bye now.
I'm
Bye
sure.
You got to go.
Good night now. Good night now. Bye-bye now.
Right.
I'm not gonna be on the news on the side of the road. House, we're live at Channel 12 at the residence where such and such blew up the house. Not that.
Right.
Not
What
for
they
me.
said, Lisa left that girl turn on Channel 5. Lisa done burnt down the house.
You don't need to say the wrong thing. That was a trick. That was him being an asshole. Him being petty. That was the fuck around and find out. He
And
found
by
the
that girl,
definition.
she didn't get her shoes, but she burnt your shit down.
Yeah. She didn't even need no shoes. She waited out there for the people. That's how comfortable she is.
But then you came to court. Like, I'm gonna stick beside her. You better. You better.
You know what? And that's why I was talking about the levels of asshole with the rose gold glasses. Some people look, oh my God, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. It ain't dumb. You're not blind. It just don't hit you in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just want to see
The potential.
no, it's not even that. You want to see the person that you know they are. The person that a lot of people don't see or acknowledge. Sometimes you see things and people don't see.
The potential and the good.
So a lot of
Basically,
times what's underneath the surface. And sometimes you're put in places to find out what caused or to relieve the surface. It depends. And what people don't understand is all the roles is already, the book is written. We just have to go through the role, and we as people tend to run off of it because we're hard-headed, we're nosy, we're curious.
shut up.
So we tend to get off the road, and once we find our way back, we get back on that right path. Sometimes it's
Now,
about timing.
well, I got a question. What if you one of them people that drive back to that same exit on the highway? You done
just a
drove past it.
You just a hard ass motherfucker that don't want to adjust or understand, and you know better. You just ain't choosing to do better.
Or sometimes you're so comfortable in dysfunction that it's just that's your safe. That's not your safe place, but that's your safe place. So you
True.
run back to what broke you constantly.
And a lot of times people don't want to start new.
That is
I
true.
wasn't talking about me. I'm just saying in general. You know, you got some people.
I want to talk about you, but they say if you turn around and throw out a bone, some people damn near bite, don't they?
I would bite the bone because, honey, I done been on the same highway and done got off the same exit many a time until that goddamn, I done even rolled past the detour sign. Okay? I know.
When they started doing construction, that's okay.
Girl, and I still ride through it on the bumpy road and all. Girl, tires going flat and everything. So sitting on the side, putting a whole new set of 4 tires on now.
Right. AAA,
Like
that's
that lady,
take me right where I need to be.
it's gonna take me back there. And then once I get there, it's just like, oh, I gotta go pull out the yard, gotta back out and go right back across that bumpy road and get back on the highway.
My bad, True. True say that shit again about the parked car. I usually say they can run into a park building. I mean, a abandoned building and hit 2 parked cars.
But damn, well, why would it be 2 parked cars at a abandoned building? Please don't look. Can we edit this
Why
part?
y'all
Because
did
if you come up in a court case, I am not a witness. Okay, I am not a part of this conversation.
I don't know nothing.
But
Can you make sure that abandoned building is not in South Florida? That's all I ask. Okay, just put it in another state.
Listen, if
Don't you add to it. No, you don't know nothing.
Shitting me. I mean, the world done heard that we is doing this shit at a abandoned building with 2 raggedy cars. I just don't need to know what kind of cars they is. As long as they not Toyotas and Chevys, they can. Baby.
So,
Jeez.
is there anything that we want to close out with the show before we leave?
Oh, I do. Number one, make sure y'all have life policies, because whoever that asshole was in part 1, cover your ass. That's the
Yep.
main thing. Get a policy.
It's not
In the
even
words of
cover your
Medea.
ass. Make it a little easier for your family, for the person who's gonna take care
For the
of
ones that are left
situation.
behind, yeah.
Yeah, always have a policy. I don't care if they left behind or do like look, have a policy. So you can while the funeral's going, it'll be cleared by the time to go to the casino, in the words of Medea.
Okay.
It will be cleared. But that's the main thing, life policy. But the main thing is about our topic tonight is understand that it comes from a place of an unknown. Because you do got some assholes that got genuine hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lot of them.
So we don't know that inner wound or that trauma that built them to be that. So
And a lot of the time it's created. It's not just there. It's created there.
unless you're a Gemini, and that's a whole different story. But just in general, shout out to all my Geminis. Y'all know my best friend is Gemini. I love y'all. But in general, just be kind. That's the biggest thing that I learned. Because you never know what a person has went through, is going through, or is their journey too. Because I know one thing a lot of people don't talk about when you're on this healing journey, baby. That asshole that was sitting there and you trying to kumbaya, baby, it's hard. Hard. I tell everybody that asshole is a different life.
Yeah.
DJ J Will. Tell me how you feel.
But we're gonna end the show. We will be back Sunday. What a hot topic. Pulling one up out of the mystery hat. What are you talking about? Oh my God.
I didn't say oh my God. I was like, oh my God.
Well, this is a little bit about the culture. So I'll just say that, but it ain't necessarily of the culture. It's about what's going on.
Got you squirting and shaking. You ain't never been a man like me. Straight up,
until then, don't forget, you can catch us up on YouTube, where you can look at the repeat channel. Spit Don't Swallow. Poetry Table Talk. Y'all enjoy y'all night. See y'all Sunday.
Good night. See you Sunday.
She the one I need, yeah. Light skin, slim and petite. Always on point no matter what. She make time for me. Make me feel like a king.
We trying to take a song.
Thought we end up locking in. Breakfast in the morning.
Girl, don't you tell my we look like, hey.
Right. I done heard a skirt. Wait, what you say
She
now?
caught me at the right time. Stressed out, had a lot on my mind. Rode my bike and said everything gonna be fine. Looked me in my face and told me to stop crying. You know these thoughts be out here playing games and telling lies. One woman trash is another woman treasure. When you let go and let God, there's always something better. Through the bullshit, the lies, and the stormy weather.
That on me chicken wings?
Tell you again, we love
No.
friends. This shit ain't
This is
never
Jay Will. He's one of the
I know
artists that's
Jay
in
Will.
Tampa
Yeah, I know Jay Will.
and a DJ.
Yeah.
Get him up out of his closet because a lot of people don't know he sings.
It's the king of R&B. from the 813, laid it down, representing, yeah, doing me. They ain't never heard it like this in a while. Gotta lay it down, gotta show 'em my style. Let you know what's up, gotta represent. West side up top, Main Street, late night chillin', rolling up, sipping on the Hennessy. J.U.E., tell me how you feel, what it is. Yeah, I'm bite, baby.
Okay, this time we do it for real, y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye.